You hear that, Samson? Beautiful.
Getting started, you want to grab yourself some heavier weight fabric. I recommend grabbing 1 yard of twill or canvas. You'll need 2 zippers, and I recommend getting 16 inches or bigger. 2 yards of webbing and 1 buckle set. Parachute cord, and like always, the links to these products will be in the description below. And lastly, you need your pattern, and this pattern is available at properfitclothing.com. Super easy to use, just download it, print it, and you're ready to go. Getting started, go ahead and trace and cut out your pattern. Grab your front panel and your smaller zipper, place the right sides together. And do a straight stitch along that edge. Fold the zipper down and do a top stitch across that panel. Grab the front top panel and place right side together, aligned up with the bottom front panel. Pin it in place and do a straight stitch all the way across, and make sure you have it lined up exactly with the bottom of the front panel. And just like before, go ahead and fold that inside seam over and top stitch all the way across. Grab your back pocket panel and place the front panel over the back pocket panel. It should line up perfectly, and then take your side front panel and place it over on top with right sides together. And before you start sewing, make sure that you have that zipper on the inside of the front panel, and then pin it together and sew across with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Fold the front side panel up and do a top stitch all the way across. Now we're going to do the same thing for the other side. And once you have both sides sewn on, you can go ahead and clip the zipper. Next, we're going to take that front panel and place it over the back panel, and then place it on your zipper with right sides together. And this is going to be the longer zipper. Make sure everything is lined up, and go ahead and pin that into position and sew all the way across that edge. And just like before, go ahead and fold that seam over and do a top stitch. Grab your top panels and mark the center of the curve. Also mark the center of the bottom panel, and you're going to be lining these points up, and this will help keep everything centered as you sew it on. And make sure that you put both the lining and the outer layer on the same side of the zipper. And I like to start at the center and work towards the outside. It just makes it a little bit easier and keeps that pocket perfectly centered. So we're going to be using a double fold bias tape binder to clean up those edges. And you can definitely get these for domestic sewing machines too. We're going to have links in the description. So go ahead and cut out long pieces of bias tape that are the right measurements to the width of your binder. The other option is to use a bias tape making kit, and this is where you pretty much just make your own bias tape. And it comes with a presser foot that helps you attach the bias tape to your garment. And it's pretty simple to use. All you have to do is cut a strip, feed it through, and iron it. And after that, it works the same as the bias tape. You just fold it over and sew it on, or you use that attachment. And we're going to be applying the bias tape to the inside seam from the zipper and the top panel. And you can also buy pre-made bias tape, and we'll have a link in the description for that as well. Next, we're going to be adding the flap panels, and just make sure that you have them pointing in the right direction. What you're going to do is line them up on the edge with the right sides together and sandwich that in between the top and the bottom panel. And I recommend pinning these on so that way they don't move as you're sewing them, and make sure that bias tape is flapped up towards the top of the panel. This keeps it out of the way of the zipper. You're going to want to stitch it on with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Next, go ahead and fold the outside flap up, but leave the inside flap down. And you're going to add a top stitch just to the outside front.
Good evening, everybody.
And then go ahead and repeat this process for the other side, and make sure you have that zipper down. Go ahead and grab about 1 foot of webbing and your plastic buckle. Loop the webbing through the side that doesn't have the adjuster, and we're going to be stitching it onto the side, and make sure it's lined up in the center. And this is to keep it in place while we sew on the back panel. And take the remainder of your webbing and go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Grab your back panel and mark the centers on both top and bottom. And go ahead and do the same thing for the front panels. And make sure you unzip it a little bit so that way you can pull it right side out easier when you're done sewing. And once everything is tucked in, you can go ahead and pin that on. And I decided not to use the lining because I like the inside of this other fabric better, but all you have to do, if you want the lining, just place it over top and pin it on, and then sew all the way around the outside edge. And the next step is to add the bias tape all the way around the outside edge. We're not going to show it, but the best way to do it is to do the top, the bottom, and then the sides. And this is going to add extra strength and make that inside look really professional. And then go ahead and pull the right side out. Next, we're going to be finishing up the buckle, and what you're going to do is add your adjuster on. Just feed it in and back out. Pull it through a little ways, and then do the same thing on the other side of the buckle, and then bring it back through on the opposite side, in and back out of the adjuster. And to prevent it from sliding back through, go ahead and roll the end over twice and stitch across. And lastly, we're going to add a zipper pull, and there's so many different ways of doing this. We're going to start at the base, feed it down through, and then back up through the top of the zipper hole. And simply make a knot at the top, trim the ends, and you're good to go. And there you have it, your fanny pack shoulder bag is complete. This is a super fun project for all levels. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.
You hear that, Samson?